adopt a single picture for the entire organization, you don't have to align because there's no longer a separate strategy for business and IT. They in fact become one.
Hi, we're back with Heather Colella, Senior Research VP with Gartner Inc., and we're talking about the one-page strategy. So first of all, the one-page strategy, is it a gimmick? I mean, a one-page strategy, can you really do it in one page?
Well, you could treat it like a gimmick, but quite frankly, I have seen boards of directors use a one-page strategy, and I'm working with many parts of the U.S. government to also reduce the strategic planning cycle from 9 months to a week or two. So I say no, it's not a gimmick, and yes, you really can do it.
So what makes it so powerful?
What makes it so powerful, quite frankly, are the stories that you tell, because strategy needs to be taken in context. So understanding the problems that your business peers have, understanding how they talk about their businesses and success helps you string together a series of stories that brings this one-pager to life.
Now, you've sent me a couple of these, and they were pictures. Can you tell me the story of just one of those pictures? What made the picture, the visualization so powerful?
Sure. So there's an accounting company, and they have tax accountants who work for clients, and their picture sounds like this. Within the context of the story, you see their CEO saying, "What am I going to tell Wall Street? I don't even know what my real numbers are." And line of business leads saying, "Why do we have so many processes that do exactly the same thing?" And customer service reps in frustration saying, "All right, what's my password for this system?" And ultimately customers saying, "This is a third time this month that company's reached out to me. The left hand doesn't know what the right hand is doing."
I say two things when I'm talking to people who are trying to find out what an organization is doing. I say, if you ask people what they do, they'll show you what's in the manual, or they'll tell you what's in the manual. But if you say, "Show me," they'll show you what's happening in the real world. And I think that's what your one-page strategy is doing. It's bringing out what's happening in the real world.
It does, absolutely. It also serves as a good platform for governance. So in a non-threatening way, you can say, gee, there are 10 things on here, right? There are 10 scenarios on how our business works. If times got tough and we could only do 3 of them, which 3 would we do and why? Well, now we're understanding value to the company, which we value over the other, and how we would prioritize. That's governance in action as well, without using the G word.
I used to do a lot of balanced scorecard work, and I went through it with a friend of mine, and we discovered that there was one success criteria for companies that were doing balanced scorecard, and that was they actually talked about it, and they used it in their decision making. It sounds obvious, but it's true. And your one-page strategy sounds like it's got that type of emphasis. You can actually go in and use it in a real conversation. Have you seen this happen?
Well, and in fact, I encourage clients to not only use it in a real conversation, but in every real conversation. It serves as the launching point for every conversation about strategy, about success, about change, right? If you can point to the same picture and say, here's what's changed and why, then over time, your staff and your peers really internalize what the strategic message is and the role that they play in it.
Now stay with us. We're actually going to do a one-page strategy exercise in our next video.